She was
You
on
was that hungry that you ain't throw it away.
Yeah, I thought it was just trifling. And then like I went to the hospital, bleeding, like gushing out. And I'm like, hey, I have like a towel, like it's blood dripping everywhere. I'm like, hey, to the lady in the front, I'm like, can I see a doctor? And she's like, yeah, just fill out this form and then it'll be about an hour. And I'm like, yo, I got 3% blood left. Like I'm dripping everywhere. And I had to wait there for a whole hour.
Tony's a cute. My love is pure. Tony's a cute. My love is pure.
Show your love for Taquita Love. Comedy is cure.
Really? Pulled up, yeah. Studio, yes.
Yeah, we there. This is nice. The setup is nice.
This is a shout out to LTE Studios, downtown LA with the homie Dion Lack. Y'all go holler at him.
Yeah, is the apple real?
The apple is real. Everybody keep asking.
Okay. I was like, that's a really good prop.
Do it look delicious?
Yeah.
Because the apple a day keeps the doctor away.
I mean, you don't know. The nurse still be there though, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't think me and you have had any, like, I don't know what the word would be, but I see you in the streets, but we don't.
You want to hear a funny story? I actually met you like my first year doing comedy. We was doing like this cheap like background movie role.
Me and you saw this?
Yeah, and you were trying to talk to me because I had no confidence, so I was scared as hell doing background work. Yeah, it was you know the dude Kyle Henson?
No.
Maybe it was.
But I did do background when I moved to LA in the beginning.
Yeah. That's when I met you there the first time.
Okay.
And it was just awkward kind of. But I see you enough in the streets, and it's always love. Even though I don't know you personally, like really. I mean, I don't cut that one out.
What?
Even though I don't know, like, even though I don't have like this solid like relationship. It's always love when I see you. For some reason. Yeah, it's always good vibes.
Same
Happy
here.
smiles.
I know. I love. This is why I was like, yo, I need to vibe with you or get to know you because I love your content on Instagram, TikTok. Wherever you put your content, that single baby, like that. One day I was watching your stuff and I know you, like I see you all the time. I see you at Chocolate Sundays. I see you in the comedy streets. And I felt like I watched one and then I just started watching all of them. And I was like, I felt like we vibed. I felt like we was cool then. That's like, cause you was doing all, do you do all the voices?
Yeah, I do all the voices actually. Yeah, it's a weird, like seeing me make the video is awkward. I would never want a soul to see me make it.
Really, I would love to see that. Nah, you should show that like behind the scenes.
It's just me doing weird stuff, making weird faces. But I don't know. It's fun though. But I wouldn't show anyone.
Oh, okay. I love it. I'll be like, I'll be sending it to my people. Single baby. I'm sending it to dudes like
Yeah.
Where do you come up with the concepts for each episode?
I mean, I kind of just think of it like right away. Like I probably think of it in like 10 minutes, and I'll just get it done like in like 30. But it's kind of easy because all them, like even the girl I talk about, I used to work with a girl like that. She used to act just like that, so it's kind of easy for me to get the like what she was doing in the video. So it's not hard for me to think about it. It's kind of scary how fast I think about it. I don't know, but it comes out cool.
Can you impersonate a lot of other people very easily?
Yeah, okay. if I know you like long enough, I can do everything.
Okay.
I used to like call my coworkers when I used to work at a grocery store. I used to call them as my manager.
Oh, for real?
And just tell them, don't come in today. And then they wouldn't come in. It was scary, but I can get you if I'm around you long enough.
Okay. All right. Bet. One day you gonna get me.
Oh, for sure. It's gonna be too easy. More the same dress.
You gonna squeeze in.
Yeah.
So tell me, I guess like your comedy journey.
You know, I started off. I took David Arnold's class.
Okay, so that's it. We family now.
Yeah.
Rest
I
in peace,
that.
David A. Arnold. We love you. We miss you.
Always, man. He just changed everything with me, like, cause I went on stage before his class, and I did horrible. Like I had a panic attack on stage.
Really?
Yeah,
what made you get on stage? Like what was the catalyst that's like, yo, comedy?
So, cause I was like kind of like just lost, like just not knowing what to do in life. My friend was like, yo, just try stand up. You funny, and I'm like, I know I was funny, but I knew stand up it's like a different type of funny. Like I'm funny, but I don't know if I'm like funny to other people. He's like, just do it, and then like I ended up doing it. And I did at the Laugh Factory. I did like Tuesday mics, open mics at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, for real? You went that route?
Yeah, I went that. But I thought I would get signed that very night. I figured,
gonna get signed where? Yeah, like at the club?
I don't know. I thought somebody would come down like, "Yo, man,
it's time."
Yeah, it's time. And I had a bunch of just jokes I made up, and I did the first joke. about a crazy homeless person in LA. And I was like, yo, you ever met a crazy person? And I thought the guy in the audience would say yeah, but he said no. And then that just completely, I just started shaking. And I was quiet for like 10 seconds.
Okay.
And then I'm never doing this again in my life.
For real?
Yeah, but something just, because growing up, most people had those kind of stories like they always want to be a comedian. I never wanted to be a comedian in my life. I don't have that story like, oh, little Brandon used to entertain everybody doing Eddie Murphy voices. Like I never had that kind of moment, so I wanted to stay away from it. But something kept like calling me to it. And then one of my friends, she was like, yeah, just talk to David Arnold. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then he just changed like everything. Like my confidence, and it was amazing what that dude was capable of doing.
Yeah. So you actually took his class?
Yeah, I took the class, and it was
Isn't it intense?
It's because the first night he was like,
get on stage.
He was like, get on stage, show me what you got.
And no, you do it again.
He's like, go on stage, show me what you got.
Yeah, that's him.
And then like nobody moved, and he was like, y'all should be running to the stage. And I was like, all right, none of us are gonna make it because nobody's hungry. But it was so businesslike, where it was just like so intimidating, and just to see his face. I don't know if you know him, like his relaxed face is like the face of a villain sometimes. Like in the back, he could like he's so like just businesslike.
Yeah, it's work mode.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh my, this is not even fun anymore. Like, and then he just taught me how to do certain stuff, but it was hard. Like,
I think it's crazy. I think the hardest part about being a comedian is knowing what you're good at and how to own it and how to share it with the world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause, Kanye started with beats first. Like you got to start with something to open the door. But I like how you take your characters and take your voice and take whatever lady you met and did those. I don't know who she is. Do she be like, let me get a cut? Because them reels, you getting bonuses on the reels? You getting them cuts?
Yeah, but everybody knows it's like disrespectful type bonus. Like, you got to get like a lot just to get a little. You know what I'm saying? Like, and after like my first two could probably make 100, and then like after that I might get like $3 for one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. So it's nothing to look forward to.
Okay. So now you started comedy when?
In 2015. I started.
Okay. And so what has been the highlight of your comedy career so far?
The highlight, because all right, so when I first started, like the first 3 years, I wasn't really like consistent with that, so it was just kind of like whatever was just happening. And I think by my fourth year I got like serious, and I landed on Revolt TV.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you on that? I think on the second season.
No, I was okay. So well, you heard the story already, right?
What happened?
So this is what happened. I taped for Revolt. I was so happy, right? I was like, this is my time. Everybody thinks like when you get TV, somebody hit you up and they like, you booked. I'm like, oh yeah, it's about to go down. I had my brothers and my sister, they was in the green room with me. They was like, I'm like, drink whatever you want. Like it was like, I'm about to blow up, right?
Yeah.
This is what happened when I did my set at Revolt. I had a joke. They wanted me to make the joke younger. Like they wanted me to like make the man I was talking about older. It was just like making tweaks to my jokes was requested, like to make it like more to appeal to a younger or a more ratchet audience. I want to say that ratchet, but I feel like that's what it was. And a part of me was like, like my content probably don't fit this platform. But I did the taping, and my show did not air. I think my set did not air for the group of comedians that did that. But if you look
in the first season, it didn't.
Yeah, in the first season it didn't air. And I was butthurt about it. I was like, damn, But then I just, kept going, and like I'm doing great now.
Was it a good set though? Or
no, I don't think it was. I don't think it was a good set. This is what threw me off. They had the teleprompter thing with my set on there, so they had the words for my set, and it threw me off because it was like the words was going up, and I'm like, I already know what to say, but then it kind of made me not be in a moment.
Yeah.
But it's it was TV. They could have cut it and just reshot it, but the energy probably wasn't all there.
Because even with mine, like I like that was a highlight for sure.
But did you get anything? Did anything come from that?
Nah, not really. But it was just me, just having that moment, because I never wanted to do this anyway. And I was just trying to get some type of success. So that was just like, oh crap, I'm on TV. This is amazing. But I mean, like you said though, like even when I got on stage, it wasn't my best set. And TV performing is just different than like comedy stuff. Like they were just like, I don't know, it wasn't really clicking like that. But that was just like the big highlight for me because I never had those intentions of being like a huge star. 'Cause I wasn't supposed to be there. I was like not ever wanting to be a comedian. So to me, that was like seeing my name on TV. I was like, oh man, this is crazy. I'm mad I didn't bring my best because it could have.
But it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I talk to other comedians, especially those that I respect, and a lot of people will tell me that like they've booked stuff and it didn't air, you know, and like they're waiting for something to drop and it never drops, or you know, out of the whole group of people, like they just wasn't messing with what they were doing. But then you know, Jack, you keep going. But I do connect with like the fact that when you book something and you see your name on TV, you be like, yo, I got this. This is what I'm finna do. Yeah,
it was that. And another highlight would probably be like when I first got past that Chocolate Sundays. I used to grow up watching that. And like my first time doing first impressions on that show, like my first time ever, it's a big show. And they had like BT Kingsley on there. Brandon Brother was on there too. He was on there when I first my
Brandon
first
Brother
time
is
on
in
there.
The building.
And when I saw like them on there, I was like, dang, this is crazy. Like I'm trying to get to where they at.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got on that main stage, I was like, yo, this is insane because I never thought I'd be here like on the same stage with these guys. So that just kind of helped me a lot mentally. But I always feel like I can do more. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But it's been a good journey so far because I'm not supposed to really be here. You know?
What was you supposed to be doing?
Well, I had dreams of being an NBA player like every.
Oh, okay, for real. You can hoop because Jesse Martin here, he can hoop too. He's like
I can hoop, but I was never that guy that was just like, oh, I almost made it. I didn't almost make it.
Okay,
like,
how far did you go?
It was just a college, but it was like
what college?
Santa Barbara.
Oh, Santa Barbara. Okay, that's.
But my grades kind of played a factor. But I never had that. I was never the best on my team. I was average. But you know, it worked out for the best.
Okay, that's what's up. I think for me, when I was like, yes, I'm gonna do comedy. Comedy's what I'm going. You know, I'm good at it. When I first had my first TV spot, it aired. It was Laughs on Fox. And I did a joke, and the joke that I do a lot that everybody loves is my clear machine joke. And that was the beginning of the clear machine joke. So that, I think they aired maybe 45 seconds of that joke. And when I did that, like my family was like, oh, my daughter a comedian. You know, my daddy was like, oh yeah, Taquita, she is. My mom was like, yeah, my daughter a comedian. I had never been nothing more than a nurse my whole life. But then when I got that TV credit, and I got a check. I was like, look, I made money doing it. I'm on TV. They was like, oh yeah, my baby about to blow up. And you know, it was 12, 13 years later. People be like, yeah, it's about to happen. It's like, no, just sit your ass down. It's gonna, you got a minute.
Calm down. Just relax.
Right. Okay. So what's your goal? Biggest goal? Like ultimate goal?
It'd probably be to have like a hit TV show. That'd be the ultimate goal. Because I love stand-up, but I don't know, because I don't like attention that much. I used to get anxiety with people looking at me. So this is not something I want to do like frequently, like a lot. Like I wouldn't want to tour the rest of my life type stuff. It would be more like on a TV show. Just so I can bring new characters in it. Because, you know, like.
Yes, I want to see all of you got.
Yeah, the characters I have, like people say, oh, do it on stage. But I don't know how to bring all that onto the stage and just make, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to translate this onto an actual stage. I think it just translates better on an actual show, like a TV show thing. So like that would be the main goal because I have too many characters. Like even, it's like so many characters I don't even put on.
Is there a character that we haven't seen yet that you could give us a little taste of?
It's not a character that people have seen it before, but I don't bring it out anymore because it's too hard to translate it on stage. But it's probably Theodore. It was this homeless guy I used to live next to, and he just, no matter what the weather was, he had Theodore's the one I made up for. I don't know his real name, but he always had this big big bubble jacket. Rain or snow or sunshine, it don't matter. It was just always on. He was always going around taking jackets. Like,
just taking them.
Yeah.
And what can you say something as Theodore?
This is not how he said. Like, it's how Theodore sounds, but not how the homeless guy sounds. But it's like, hello, ladies. Hello, for a second, please. Just hello, just another jacket, please. It's like a real creepy type noise, and the way I'm gonna do it is gonna be the best character I have to date. Okay. But I have to figure out. I want to make like a cartoon. That's what I'm gonna make too.
I feel like that'll be dope. I want to see that single lady. I love the cars. I love the cars. I love when you be moving and all that. I'll be like, yo,
That was my coworker because she was like just a big walking contradiction. Well, she used to be my coworker, but it was just
when you said the dead, like from the grave. Well, what was that one you did?
Yeah, when she expected to hop in the casket and all that. Yeah, like it was. And then like, she was like, but Copar, she was like 50 something, but
I love it. I love her.
She was like she had a fake butt and she only liked Roddy Ricch.
Okay, all right. Well, I know he giving me like you know how time be dwindling down. He giving me the ass. All right, so you know that I'm a nurse, and this show is try to share like a medical story, medical mishap, crazy, exciting, like unexpected trip to the emergency room, any home remedies that are like crazy, ridiculous.
So like what, like you know, like hear about a hospital trip or
any
so, one time I split my my finger open because I reached inside of a tuna can too fast.
You was hungry?
No, but it was a weird story. But my sister we was like fighting like a little bit, like play fighting. I just reached my hand and just split my thumb open. Like,
well, why was the tuna can just open like that?
It's a long story.
Okay, but you got a short version.
Yeah. I mean, so I opened it, but I finished it. I just put it to the side.
Okay.
She was.
You was that hungry that you ain't throw it away.
Yeah, I thought it was just put to the side. And then like I went to the hospital, bleeding, like gushing out. And I'm like, hey, I have like a towel, like it's blood dripping everywhere. I'm like, hey, to the lady in the front, I'm like, can I see a doctor? And she's like, yeah, just fill out this form and then it'll be about an hour. And I'm like, yo, I got 3% blood left. Like I'm dripping everywhere. And I had to wait there for a whole hour. Like I'm just sitting there, and they're just taking their sweet ass time. And my freaking hand was just pale, and I was so mad. But I didn't have like insurance, so I understood.
Okay, so you felt like they had you waiting because you didn't have no insurance.
Yeah, that's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you know the ins and outs of that.
The tuna can. I'm just like, did you get stitches? What happened though? Like,
yeah,
what was the crazy
whole thing up. It's like it was like.
Did it hurt?
Was
you crying like a baby?
Nah, but I saw my thumb. It was just skin dangling off my thumb. It was just like I can't even think about it anymore. But yeah, next time I'm gonna just be like, yo, I know Taquita. Let me in. Hopefully they help.
All right. Well, any home remedies that you practice or use outside of like regular medicine?
My mom told me, like when you sick, I guess, to put that onion on your foot, and that stuff does wonders.
Onion on your foot? Where you from?
No, well, I'm from here, but my grandma's from like Mississippi.
So onion on your foot from Mississippi.
On the bottom of your foot.
And what?
Like you have like a flu or something like that, it just drains it all out. Cause like all your pores is open at the bottom of your foot.
So I've been spending all this time and money doing other stuff. All I need is an onion, a red onion, a sweet onion, yellow onion. What kind of onion?
It's the red one, and you just tape it to the bottom. I'm telling you. All right, no. After the show, I'm gonna be telling you like, yo, try this next time you get horribly sick, and watch how it changes everything.
Well, y'all heard it from Brandon Cormell. Put an onion under your foot.
Listen to me. It's going to change your life, all right? Onions is more than just... Or you can eat an onion, too.
Just...
A half onion?
Just raw? Just throw it in your mouth? And
yeah,
just
I did
be
that
like
before.
Killing people with your breath? Just be out here like... I'd rather put it under my foot because you can hide that smell.
Yeah, but I mean, it's for me. I'm trying to feel good. So they got to smell some stinky-ass breath. That's just their fault, But I'm telling you, the onion, it does wonders.
So if you get the sniffles... If you get the little sore throat.
Yeah, all that stuff. Cause my grandpa, he used to eat an onion a day. He never got sick.
Really?
Yeah,
so
never got sick.
But how you do it? You just sit it under you. How long you gotta?
You have like I would just sleep with it because I put like slices and I put it under my foot and then use like saran wrap to wrap it, and then you just go to bed. Now your room gonna smell musty as shit in the morning, but you gonna feel good about yourself.
Okay, so wrap it up, saran wrap, 24 hours, and you good to go.
I'm telling you, you got to try it out.
That's why you single, baby, because them motherfucking onions.
Sticky ass room full of onions. People, y'all got to try this.
Okay.
Onions.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's so good to connect with you. Tell people right there where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at bcormell. That's BCORMELL. For some funny skits and some random stuff I'll be saying on there. But yeah, check it out, man. It's gonna be it's a good page.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me too. I appreciate it.
No problem. That's I'm a fan.
Tony's a cute, my love is pure. Tony's a cute, my love is pure.
Show your love for Taquita Love. Comedy is pure.
But as always, you want this. I had one dude was like, hey, you think you could bring a brother the clear machine home? Oh, the clear machine. He was like, yeah, ma, you know, the reviver. Clear.